Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country, that's backed you far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I answer?
Wait a minute. No, you've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks in this cabinet, and not only in this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you military equipment, and your men are brave, but they had to use our military equipment. If you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
maybe
new.
Less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this.
Again,
I tell you,
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I want this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful. Let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President.
Obama get what?
It's going to be a tough deal to make. Because the attitude
Trump,
has to change.
Trump.
What if Russia breaks...
This is a real war, baby. We're doing it right in front of you.
I understand that...
What are you
no hiding around.
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden.
You're laughing, but don't have to laugh.
They didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia. Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, Oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia.
Excuse me for laughing.
The 51 agents.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
The whole thing was a scam, and he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest. That's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be great television, I will say that.
This was a hating meeting. I don't understand how you want somebody to be thankful, or you are angry because he does not accept to sign a deal. It means you have something to gain behind the deal. Let me read what is written here to understand what was going on, because I'm not following this stuff. So let me read it here. Zelensky meeting with Trump and Vance enraged into an extraordinary clash. Ils pensaient que c'est seulement les Camerounais qui se clashent, qui font des clashs sur TikTok. Ils ne savaient même pas que dans un White House même, il y a des clashs plus que sur TikTok même. After the meeting, Trump said to his Truth social website, bon, Trump a écrit dans son website, qu'est-ce qu'il a écrit? That Zelensky is not ready for peace and that he respected the USA. Que Zelensky n'est pas prêt pour la paix et Zelensky a manqué de respect aux Américains. Washington, the White House meeting that was intended to kick off negotiations on the deal over Ukraine rare earth minerals devolved Friday afternoon into a remarkable confrontation with President Trump and Vice President Vance chatting. Ukrainian President Zelensky telling him he wasn't grateful enough for the United States. He disrespected the United States of America in its cherished Oval Office, Trump said in a post on his Truth Social website after the meeting ended. He came back when he is ready. He can come back when he is ready for a peace. So I don't know who was the one causing war there. Trump, because I guess the loudest person there was Trump and not Zelensky. So I don't know why is Trump talking about peace. Hein? C'est Trump qui passait son temps à crier là-bas. Mais comment il a dit avoir chassé Zelensky parce que Zelensky criait partout, qu'il peut revenir si c'est calme. The Oval Office shouting match has for now shattered hopes for the material deal, which Trump, its allies, had presented as an important step forward for Ukraine on the road to peace with Russia. More than 3 years after the war began, the White House officer told NBS News that Trump said other U.S. officials felt disrespected, asked Zelensky to leave the White House, saying that he was not welcome back on Friday. Zelensky abruptly departed the White House and planned joint press conference between two leaders was called off. Donc, les gars ont chassé Zelensky. Et on les demandait de ne plus passer là-bas. Et tout ce qu'ils avaient planifié, les gars ont tout abolished. Zelensky also canceled a speech at the Hudson Institute that he was scheduled to deliver later Friday. After departing the White House, Zelensky posted on X, "Thank you, America. Thank you for your support. Thank you for this visit. Thank you, POTUS Congress and America people. Ukraine needs just and lasting peace. We are working exactly for that." The exchange underscored the intention that has emerged between the United States and Ukraine, along with many of its European allies, over the tougher line that Trump has taken toward the country since coming into office. Mais Trump a tiré feu fort. Donc, apparemment, Ukraine a encore quelques graines, hein, de minerais dans son sous-sol, que l'Amérique veut ça. C'est pas que j'ai des minerais, peut-être c'est lui, ou bien c'est quoi. Mais l'Amérique veut ça. L'Amérique dit tu dois accepter l'ODI. À peu près la même chose qu'on avait fait, qu'on fait toujours avec les Africains après d'avoir créé des guerres farfelues que vous êtes en train de voir partout en Afrique. C'est comme ça que les Américains fonctionnent. Donc maintenant, Trump est en train de mettre la pression. Comme, bon, on va encore continuer à financer la guerre en Ukraine, ou bien on va essayer de faire un deal avec la Russie pour stopper ces guerres, mais vous devez d'abord accepter le deal. Les Zelensky ne veulent pas aussi. Donc, c'est à peu près ce qui se passe. Mais depuis que Trump est arrivé, il est en train de faire fort. Hein. Même hier, j'ai vu comment... Mais Thiers a rendu Macron. Macron était devenu son chinda. Regardez, assis-toi ici. C'est comme s'il était là pour servir le café et nettoyer les chaussures de Trump. Tellement que Macron a eu... Il a vu les Français sont fâchés, ils sont totalement angry. Ah, comment tu peux accepter? Il fallait rester debout. Non, Trump est en train de faire fort. Ouais, donc là, moi, je ne veux pas avoir de problème avec les Ukrainiens parce qu'ils ont déjà perdu beaucoup de personnes. Donc, vraiment, bon, c'est à peu près ça. Imaginez maintenant Paul Biya en train de discuter avec Trump. Ça serait comme un Paul Biya Trump dans une clash. Mais Paul Biya va commencer à pleurer. Parce que Zelensky, lui aussi, ne s'est pas laissé, malgré qu'il est dans tous ses problèmes, mais le gars, il faisait comme ça, calme-toi. Trump lui dit, non, si tu avais accepté le deal, dans 3 semaines, on arrête ces guerres. Il dit, ah, laisse ça, moi, ou bien il a répondu un genre là que la Russie pouvait arrêter ça dans 3 jours, quelque chose à peu près comme ça. Il s'est moqué même de Trump. Et tout ça là, ça fait mal à Trump. Et Trump lui a dit, si c'est comme ça, alors, si tu continues avec ton comportement là, ça serait très très dur pour qu'on s'entende. Et les gars là-bas, ils ont chassé Zelensky. Mais apparemment, il va encore revenir. Apparemment, ils ont arrangé le problème. Et il va encore revenir. Cette fois-ci, peut-être, le deal va passer parce qu'il va accepter que l'USA pour avoir les minerais chez eux. Et en retour, peut-être ils vont continuer à financer la guerre ou bien ils vont essayer de faire d'organiser un petit deal, un meeting avec Trump. Apparemment, avec Poutine. Apparemment, j'ai même vu Poutine. C'est comme si Trump a déjà raconté Poutine. Ils se sont dit des choses. Et maintenant, Trump dit, bon, avant qu'il arrange ça maintenant, voilà ce que moi je veux chez toi. Donc, vous voyez, c'est la même chose qui se passe au Nozo avec la guerre que le roi Ferdinand nous a déclarée. Pour que cette guerre s'arrête là, il va falloir que la terre, le sous-sol là-bas au Nozo qui est tellement riche là. Mais les Américains, les Français et les Angleterres, même les Allemands vont vouloir avoir quelque chose, même 90% de cette terre, de ces minerais, tous ces terres-là. Hein, et tous ces minerais, avant de nous aider à stopper ces guerres. C'est comme ça. Hein, on ne déclare pas la guerre. Tu ne peux pas accepter que la guerre se produit dans ton pays. You don't accept that. Voilà la première des choses qu'il ne faut jamais accepter. Parce qu'une fois que tu fais cette erreur-là, jusqu'à la guerre se déclenche dans ton pays. Mais les Occidentaux vont en profiter. Et c'est exactement ce qui se passe aujourd'hui au Nozo. Tu vois les feignants qui se pavarent racontent qu'on ne comprend même pas dans quoi nous sommes. So that's what it was. That's what it is.